another episode of the 31 Nights of Halloween Horror! You are not advertiser friendly! No. Oh man, episode number 20! Episode number 20. We are pretty much 2/3 of the way through this madness marathon of mayhem and murder. Oh, yes. And coming off of last night's episode, the very excellent The Wailing, however, very, very serious, very dark, very grim. And I thought, you know what I need to lighten up the mood a little bit. I need to go back to the cheese factory of 1980s horror cinema, horror B-movie cinema that is, and watch a rather fun little ditty called The Brain. Yes, so what is The Brain about? Well, so there's this local television show called Independent Thinking, and it is wildly popular, and it is hosted by this famous doctor who works at this psychological research institute, and he helps people with their problems. However, it's all a front for this mysterious, massive brain that is using the signals and also the doctor's patients as brainwashed guinea pigs. And soon this show is going to become nationwide, which means more people to control. However, this gifted yet troubled, and by troubled meaning bad attitude, kind of a douchebag actually, and a trickster, a prankster if you will, he seems to be immune to the brainwashing effects, the mind control effects of the TV signal, and because of that, he is now a liability, and he must be destroyed. So, apparently there's also a side effect. If you're not mind controlled, you'll suffer horrific hallucinations, which will cause you to go nuts. So, anyways, this kid, he's suffering hallucinations. He's trying to escape the Institute's goons and the police, that they're all manipulated by this force, this brain that has a hunger for human flesh, by the way. Yes, because this brain becomes larger and larger. The more brains it influences and the more people it eats. And it's kind of like the Blob, except it's a brain, and it's got this face. And honestly, the creature effects aren't too bad in this movie. But anyways, so what will this poor guy do with the whole town against him? How will he ever be able to defeat the evil plan before it goes nationwide and influences the entire country? Well, we'll find out when you watch the movie The Brain. So let's get into those scores, shall we? Violence and gore, 2.5 out of 5. Yes, it is a bit disappointing in the violence and gore. I mean, we do get a couple of decapitations here and a little chainsaw in the gut, but most of it's not all that bloody, and the effects are a bit bad, especially when the monster is eating people. It's not really all that hardcore, but average enough to get the 2.5 out of 5. Let's get to the shock value, 1 out of 5. Honestly, there's not many scares in this movie, and that end scare, my god, it was so stupid and ridiculous and unnecessary, and honestly, like, the whole, like, last, like, minute and a half ending thing should have just not happened. They should have just rolled the credit after that, because it was pretty pointless and useless. But anyways, shock value 1 out of 5. Look, the opening scene is actually pretty good. The thing where the one girl who was a patient, kind of getting these hallucinations in her bedroom, and that was actually well done and creepy. And unfortunately, the movie sort of just drops the ball after that. But it was really cool. And so 1 out of 5 just on the power of that scene alone. Plot 2 out of 5. Look, it starts off pretty original. I mean, there's this brain thing that is brainwashing people using the television. Okay, maybe that's not that original. I mean, you know, the whole television controls your minds, government conspiracy thing has been around forever. However, the fact that you've got this TV show that is making people either go insane or controlling their mind is an interesting thing. But there's just so many plot conveniences and holes in this movie. It's ridiculous. It's just there's like the brain can figure out where they are, and it's like they're at this school and there's a school skeleton, and the skeletons don't have organs in them. No, they don't, because you got to keep those things fresh somehow. But yet, it's able to see them. Using the skeleton has no eyes or a brain, so I don't even know how you control it. The skeleton kind of moves, which it has no muscle. I mean, sure, I guess it's psychic powers, but the first thing is, how does it know it's there then? How do they know? How does this thing know he's there? I don't know. It's just, this is just one example of just how bad the plot is. But I give it a little points for the somewhat thoughtfulness of the idea of the television brain monster. Not your slasher fare, but more of a movie monster type of thing. And plus the fact that, oh my god, it beats you over the head with foreshadowing. Like from the first prank through, like when they're going through the building, there's all these signs basically telling you, hey, this is how the movie's gonna end. And it's really stupid, and then when the credits roll, there's like disclaimers like, this is dangerous stuff, do not try to. I'm like, seriously, movie, seriously. So anyways, 2 out of 5. Acting, 2 out of 5. Look, I enjoyed the guy, the doctor. I thought his performance was the best thing in the movie, performance-wise, but everyone else was pretty bad. I mean, there's this chase scene, and the police officers are so robotic. It's like, I'm sorry. I should have put it over my thumb. Suspect is moving down highway north on 32nd Street in pursuit. Oh no, I lost him. Oh, someone get... I mean, that was more... I mean, I guess I was more robotic. But there's still... It was so... Like, no emotion in the performances whatsoever. And the brainwashed people were just... I mean, I don't... It's just not good. So, 2 out of 5. Nudity, 2 out of 5. Look, there... Look... This doctor's assistant is hot. Smoking hot. And the kid is hallucinating her topless, and it's actually kind of a long scene, and she returns later in the film too, also topless, and she's got a beautiful pair of assets there. So I mean, some good points there. 2 out of 5. Maybe the saving grace of the movie? No, but still very, very well appreciated. 2 out of 5. Enjoyment factor, I'm giving it a 3 out of 5. Look, it's a bad movie, but it's fun. It's the ridiculous acting, the poor plot, but it has some decent special effects when it comes to like the monster and the tentacles and stuff like that. And I like the premise. I also like the brainwashing thing, mind control things, something I always enjoy. And it's a quintessential 80s B horror movie, and it's got just this charm to it that I just like. And the look, the feel, the sound, the badness, the cheesiness, the poor dialogue. I mean, there's this bad joke that the doctor cracks after the brain kills someone. It just warms the cockles of my heart. It does. Anyway, so 3 out of 5. But my overall impression is it's a 2.5 out of 5. It is your average schlocky, cheesy 1980s B horror movie fare. And if anyone's looking for anything that's like truly scary, you're going to be disappointed. If you're looking for anything that has like great story, great acting, you're going to be disappointed. But if you want just a fun, guilty pleasure, cheesy horror movie, watch some people die, see some tits, laugh at some bad acting and plot, get a beer and have some friends and just have some fun with a movie, not have to have anything too serious or a downer, then this is a movie for you. Yeah, but criminally average, 2.5 out of 5, and that's averages out to 2.1 out of 5. So there you have it, The Brain. What did you think? Have you seen The Brain? Leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me, do you agree with me? Do you think it's a fun, cheesy movie but still bad, or do you disagree? You think that this is fucking Shakespeare, or that I'm totally wrong on every aspect except it's bad and that it can't find any enjoyment of it? I don't know. Anyways, leave a comment, give me a thumbs up, give me a subscribe, give me whatever, share, tell your friends, all that stuff. And tonight I am going to go to a haunt. Yeah, so I'm going to go to a haunt tonight, so this video is probably going to show up earlier than expected. And but hopefully I'll be enjoying myself. Perhaps I'll get a little blue skeleton action and never come back. Anyways, so I'm gonna have some fun. Hopefully you guys will have some fun too, and I will see you next time. And remember, stay sexy internet, stay scary internet, and remember, man, the TV, it's used to control your mind. That's why you should just stay home and watch internet porn, right, my friends, right? There's no brain control in there because you're not using your brain at all. Anyways, yeah. Brr.